Namaste, Suprabhatam. Welcome to Brahma Muhurt Yoga. This is Dr. Mayurvkaku. I am a neurosurgeon as well as a yoga therapist. So today we have kept in this Brahma Muhurt Yoga session, in the initial discussion is about whether love marriage or arranged marriage. I have a question to all of you, whether it is love marriage which is better or arranged marriage it is better. You can gather your thoughts at the end of this session. You can give me positives for love marriage, negatives for love marriage. Uh, at the end of the session, you can bring positives of arranged marriage and negatives of arranged marriage. Why I am discussing this is recently, as many of you would have read the news, that one CEO of one AI company apparently, allegedly, has smothered her child to death, and it was a love marriage, and there are a lot of discussions about failing of the love marriage, and then uh, divorce proceedings are going on, and in these all these things, whatever court orders are there, based on that, if this was the response, and so on and so forth. So I would like all of you to gather your thoughts on this. Have you gone through this news? Of anybody has gone through this news? Hello.
Yes, yes, doctor.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, but
it's
just
very
gather your,
shocking.
yeah, the gather your thoughts, and what we will do is we will discuss not on this particular case, but we will discuss love marriage versus arranged marriage, and what exactly is and like what exactly is a human to human relationship. This will we will discuss as we go on, and I will in between whatever comes to my mind, I will be speaking in terms of relationship, not only just marriage, but in terms of relationships, they happen because of our interactions or benefits. So whatever it is, like so many things are there: professional relationship, personal relationship, different kinds of relationships are there. We will discuss as we go on. Meanwhile, we will start our session. Please gather your thoughts. You can put in the chat if you don't want to speak, or else if you want to speak, you are most welcome to speak. I'm and all ears to listen to you. Namaste, Suprabhatam, Sujit. I would love to know from you about, love marriage versus arranged marriage. It's very interesting topic. You can put your comments in the chat section also. We are live on my YouTube channel also. Thank you. Now we will start the session.
Suprabhatam, doctor.
Suprabhatam, Godamaniji. Sit comfortably, back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, gentle smile on your face. Forget all the tensions and worries and focus only on your breathing. When we inhale, the abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness towards tip of the index finger and thumb. While feeling the pulse, we move on to the center of the chest. When we inhale, the chest is expanding. When we exhale, the chest is collapsing. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness towards nostrils. When we inhale, cool air is going inside. When we exhale, warm air is gushing out. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness towards center of the eyebrows. Let us visualize one beautiful Omkara of any size, of any shape, of any bright color. While focusing on this Omkar, we are going to chant it 3 times. Inhale. Om. 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 Feel the effect of Pranayam on your mind and body. Gently, let us bring awareness towards Mother Earth in the form of a globe. Let us visualize beautiful Mother Earth. Let us visualize beautiful cosmic energy trickling down towards Mother Earth. Let us visualize this cosmic energy has brought peace, prosperity, health, and happiness to all the beings on the planet. Let us visualize peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. Let us offer each other peace, prosperity, health, and happiness. Gently, let us bring awareness towards our own individual self. As we dive deep into the practice, we realize that at individual level also, we receive this cosmic energy, and to the top of the head, we energize each and every cell of our body. Visualize yourself as a Prakash Punj, means source of light. From inside out, you are glowing like Bhagwan Sri Surya. And this cosmic energy has transformed you to great physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Glow like Bhagwan Sri Surya from inside out. As we practice this, we realize that our existence is just not limited to this body. Our existence is because of energies traveling across the universe. Aham Brahmasmi, we are the universe. Tattvamasi, we are that supreme consciousness which is all pervading. Prajnanam, from through our sadhana, we achieve the knowledge to achieve the supreme consciousness. Ayamatma Brahma. We are the individual representatives of Supreme Consciousness. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. Everywhere there is presence of Supreme Consciousness. Om Aham Brahmasmi. Om Tatvamasi. Om Pragnanam Brahma. Om Mayamatma Brahma. Om Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Gently, in this unified experience, let us visualize our Brahma Muhurt Yoga Sankalpa. Brahma Muhurt Yoga, 1 crore plus fellow human beings, all of us together, practice Brahma Muhurt Yoga together. And through that, we improve our collective consciousness. And through improved collective consciousness, we have repaired, we have healed Mother Earth, Mother Nature. We have achieved our true self. Visualize this. Let us humbly move and march towards this Sankalpa. Let all of us come together to achieve this Sankalpa. Gently adopt Namaskar Mudra, Omkar followed by Sahana Vavatu. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanao Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both hands back, hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands with few blinks. You may open your eyes. Namaste, Suprabhata. Once again, welcome to Brahma Muhurt Yoga. So, those who have joined slightly later, we were discussing about love marriage versus arranged marriage, considering the recent turn of events which have happened, and there are many umpteen number of questions, and it's not the first time this has happened. There are lakhs and lakhs of unhappy marriages, both love marriage and arranged marriage. And this recent example of a 4-year-old losing his life because of probably unhappy marriage, leading to this kind of horrible consequence. And there are lots of discussions happening that people from different culture, they don't mingle, but their marriage was 13 years of marriage. 13 years they are married. So on and so forth. There are so many things we can discuss. I don't want to take this particular case as an example because there are many things which are common across the humanity. So instead of just binding to this case, we will be discussing a bigger topic, that is love marriage versus arranged marriage, or what are the advantages of love marriage, what are the disadvantages of arranged marriage and love marriage, both. So my humble request, if you want to speak, please tell me you want to contribute to the discussion, or else you can put in the chat also. I would love to read your comments. That will be great. Okay. Now we will start with our practice of breathing. Today is Thursday. Generally on Thursdays, During the initial period of Brahma Muhurt Yoga, we used to do every Thursday dedicated session on pranayam. So today also we are going to do dedicated session on pranayam. Sit comfortably. See, one of the very interesting aspects of our existence is we are social animals. We love we love being amongst people. Most of us. Some of us are not. Most of us are. And sometimes, even if we are social animals, sometimes our individual identity, if it gets threatened, we come in that survival mode. And in the aspects of relationships, any relations, not only husband and wife, any relationship, it becomes a difficult task. Okay. Pranayam helps to clear your thoughts. Pranayam helps to improve your thought process. Before pranayam, we do one kriya called as Kapalabhati kriya. Kapalabhati, people tell it is a pranayam, but actually it is mentioned as one of the Shat kriyas. Okay. And when we do Kapalabhati kriya, Kapala means what? Forehead. And Bhati means shining. Do you think that when we do Kapalabhati means this area will start shining? No. It is talking indirectly about the forebrain, the frontal lobe. Now, if you see our ancestors, that is monkeys, this area is flat, this area is small. This area has grown, and that is why our skull looks bigger from here. Why? Because this area has developed, and this area is a social area. This area is the area of critical thinking, awareness, judgment, and this area is the place where our social networking happens, our social behavior happens. This is the front area. All the new characters which we have developed, the characters which have made us kind, collaborative, which has made us become more empathetic. All these things are coming from this area, forebrain, frontal lobe. Then just before that, the animalistic brain, the limbic brain, it keeps us into curious mode, into survival mode, into experimental mode, and sudden knee-jerk response kind of mode. And that is where our bad habits, potential bad habits, they are there, like becoming angry, harming some other person, or damaging self, becoming addicted to maybe alcohol or smoking or whatever, drugs. All these things come from that limbic brain. The more you develop the forebrain is going to help you to stay away from your limbic brain, and it will help you to stay away from bad habits and bad behavior. Limbic is also required. It's not like it's not required, but it has its own automation. It is in automation. Sometimes the automatic behavior may lead to problems. That is why it is important to cultivate the forebrain, the frontal lobe, and to control, to soothe the limbic brain. Kapalabhati Kriya helps in that. Let us start doing Kapalabhati Kriya. We do in today both the ways I am going to share with you. The first way is in which I have helped many patients with diseases. So I have mildened it like 10, 20, 30, 40 strokes like that. So we will start with 10 strokes. Kapalabhati Kriya is all about only exhalation through the nostrils by stroking your abdominal muscles.
by contracting your abdominal muscles. It goes and pushes the air out. Okay, let us see. Ten, 20, 30, 40. For 60, what we are going to do is we will put timer. Means how 60 will be 1 stroke per second. So in 1 minute, we are going to get, in 1 minute, we are going to get 60 strokes. So that is how we do it. Let us see. 1 minute, 60 strokes. We will do it for 2 minutes. So total 120 strokes will happen in 2 minutes. Okay. Let us start. pause and observe what changes have happened. Now, next we will do 90. Today we will go only till 90. And we will do 1 minute 90 strokes. So half of that 30 seconds, it will be 45 strokes. Like that, if in 15 seconds, 22 strokes. Or we can say that if we are doing 90 divided by 6 in 10 seconds, 15 strokes. Like that. So in 10 seconds, 15, in 60 seconds, 90. And like that, we will continue for 2 minutes. Let us start. Two minutes is over. Excellent. So this was our practice of Kapalabhati Kriya for today. Next time when we do, we will go till 120 also. Can share your experience. Those who have any headache, neck pain, back pain, ulcers, heart problem, they should not do intense practices. Mild practices like 10, 20, 30 strokes. You can definitely do. So this was Kapalabhati Kriya. Now we are going to practice Samavrutti Pranayam. For Samavrutti Pranayam, we prepare ourselves. Initially, we do observe in Chin Mudra. We do 1:2 breathing. And then from 1:2 onwards, we split the 1:2 into 1:2, 1:1. That is inhale, hold, and exhale. Then we further expand it into 1:2, 1:2, 1:1. That is inhale, hold, exhale, hold, like that. And everything will be sama. Sama means equal. So equal means if you inhale for 3 seconds, you hold for 3 seconds, you exhale for 3 seconds, you hold for 3 seconds. Like that we do Samavrutti Pranayam. Amazing practice. It will help you to bring your mind to equanimity. Equanimity is extremely important. Before we start the practice, I would like to share something which very beautiful, which yesterday somebody shared with me. He is very senior to me. He is fully experienced in life. I consider him as my mentor, one of my mentors. And he shared, Mayur, I do not have a great relationship with you because you are trained from NIMHAS, because you are a gold medalist, because you are a very good neurosurgeon, because you are a very good yoga person. I do not have my relationship with you because of that. I have relationship with you because I love you for what you are. I love you, or I cherish the relationship with Mayur, not his credits, not his biodata. It's very, very important. So it was a very deep point, because this love and hate or any kind of relationship is based on basically our social identity, our professional competence, our influence is based on that. And that is where the conversations may not be real. The conversations may be because of the benefits which we are getting out of, you know, various things, various competencies of the person. Or else we get negatively impacted by the competencies of people. That is jealousy. So if suppose my spouse is growing professionally far better than me, and if I develop inferiority complex and I start staying away from my spouse, or the distance, the intimacy grows away, then that becomes a very disastrous situation. He told one more beautiful thing, that marriage is like a minefield. You have to put your legs very, very carefully. Anytime, any kind of strong step, it leads to disasters. So, specifically in marriage, we see umpteen number of times. If one spouse grows, the other spouse is also professionally active and does not grow, then it becomes a kind of ego clash, and so many things happen over a period of time. I'm not taking particular example. It's in general I am trying to share. There are some unique situations where if the one of the spouse has grown and that spouse starts feeling superior, that is also one thing, and then starts looking at the other partner as, nothing, it's not up to my mark, like that one. Another thing is, there is another scenario. I am sharing all these scenarios which I have seen around me. I am sharing everything which I have seen. I am not sharing something which is in the books. These are all based on experiences. So another way of losing equanimity is where, one of the spouse is growing, thinks that the other spouse will get intimidated because of the growth, and based on that starts behaving in a weird manner, starts keeping the distance, starts holding things, and so on and so forth, and it becomes unnecessary struggle. Okay, so there are so many things which happen here, so many imaginations which happen here. The best ways of, you know coming out of the imaginations is being non-judgmental of yourself and of others. Don't think too high of yourself. Don't think too low of yourself. Don't think too high of others. Don't think too high of yourself also. So or low, high and low both. So that is the basic idea behind Samavritti Pranayam today. So we learn today, we learn to be equanimous in any situation. Let us start 1:2. For 3 minutes, we do 1:2. We count our number of breaths. Okay. For 3 minutes, we do 1:2. After that, we start 1:1:1. Let us start for 3 minutes. Start. complete your breath. Now we will move on to 1:1:1. That is, inhale for 3 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and exhale for 3 seconds. You can increase this 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds, depending upon your capacity. Okay. It is not necessary that you need to, stay on only like one, like what I mentioned, 3 seconds initially. You can increase your capacity, not an issue. Okay. Okay. Now we'll start 1:1:1. 3 minutes. Slowly, you can stop the practice after finishing the breath. So this was the Samavritti Pranayam with Antar Kumbhak. Now we will add the Bhaya Kumbhak. So it will become 1:1:1:1. 5 seconds inhalation, 5 seconds holding, 5 seconds exhalation, 5 seconds holding again. Now, as we have learned and mentioned, like, it is to be done with utmost focus and like and intensity You have to develop according to your capacity. Okay, let us do that for 3 minutes. Samavritti pranayam. Okay, let us do that. Start. Complete the practice. After you complete the breath, then you can come out. So this is Samavritti Pranayam. Now, today we are going to do Shepana Mudra. Shepana Mudra is very easy. Before this, we had done interlock your fingers. Keep your index finger straight and then left thumb over the right thumb. Feel the pulse and the interlock points. And then point it down towards Mother Earth. Kshepana Mudra. Kshepana means to cut, to incise, to cut our negative train of thoughts. It's very, very important that we practice Kshepana Mudra. Now there comes a point, where we start judging and maybe hating the person whom we love the most. It happens. It happens. It can happen. The human mind is such a place. It can happen. Kama, Krodha, Mada, Moha, Lobha, Matsarya. Everything can hit in different ways. To cut down on all these dangerous things, Kshepana Mudra. So we don't need to become too much of desire, too many desires. We don't need to become too much angry on somebody. We don't need to become too much proud about ourselves or others. We don't need to become too much greedy. There are many relationships where they become bitter because there is a involvement of dowry and continuous exploitation. It keeps on happening. Or we become too attached. Because of too attached, or because of too much of moha, we become suspicious of our spouse. So that is also one more thing. Or if we start competing with our professional achievements and become jealous of each other. It applies not only to marriage, it applies to all the relationships of life. Friends, colleagues, brothers and sisters, and so on and so forth. I have seen parents favoring one child over other because one is earning the name for the family, another one is not. I have seen parents disowning their daughters, saying that you did love marriage, you no longer belong to us. Just get lost. We don't even want to take your name. Don't we want to consider you as dead? I have seen husbands becoming too much suspicious of their wives, wives becoming too much suspicious of their husbands. So on and so forth. All these things can be avoided if we cut down on the negative train of thoughts. And that, my dear fellow yogis, happens with Kshepana Mudra. Just practice, you will see the benefits. If you remember, in Corona time, we used to practice this mudra a lot because a lot of negative thinking process was trickling in everybody's life, and we could save few lives with the help of these yoga practices. And I am very happy to share that some of them had come and shared their experience of Kshepana Mudra or the yoga practices which we did in Corona time. It was a very humble and a very beautiful experience when somebody shares that, what we were doing in the Corona time, it had helped them at that time. Gently, let us change to Prana Mudra, Anamika and Kanishta, pressing the Anushta. Feel the pulse. Now, abuse in relationship. Abuse.
Whenever, whatever we do, in any relationship, not only husband and wife relationship, in any relationship, there are various things which happen, and abuse should be the last thing which should be happening. So, physically hurting somebody, or financially hurting somebody, financially exploiting, or creating a negative vibe around them, it's not recommended. Okay, so we lost this camera. Gently adopt Namaskar mantra, Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. After this, I would like to hear from all of you. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukhabhag Bhave Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With your eyes closed. Slowly take your both hands back, hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, your mind drop. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. Rub your palms against each other to the net heat or positive energy. Keep them over your eyes, head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs, and legs. If you blink, you may open your eyes. Namaste. So, those who are willing and wishing discuss, you are most welcome. Can you please?
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Sundarji. Yes.
In my opinion, arranged marriage is most suitable in our society
Okay.
because it will be our parents and the other parents, both their parents, they will see the bride and bridegroom and they will set the things. So that will go a long way.
I truly agree with you. And in addition to that, I would just like to give one example which is against it. Recently, we came across this example where it was an arranged marriage and the couple, for better life, they went to a different country. I don't want to mention the country and I don't want to reveal identifying details. So just like that, I am telling. It was an arranged marriage, and the couple went for better life to a different country, and there they had a child. But over a period of time, they started having differences. And now, what had happened is the female in she complained in the same country's court, and the country's laws are in such a way that if the police or the court of law finds out that the couple are not capable of taking care of the child, then child will be taken to foster care. So, so the thing is that, and in this process, both the sides' parents were intervening, but they did not listen. Both of them did not listen, and they kept on fighting. The girl's side also did not listen, and now the situation has become very unhealthy. And there is a possibility that child may go to a foster care despite having parents. So whether it is arranged marriage or whether it is love marriage, probably it's not that, it's some marriage is the beginning of the life, not the, it's just not just one event. It is a continuous process. So means whether it is arranged or love, there has to be simultaneous contribution positive contribution, emotional evolution. Emotional evolution. This word is, it's coming to my mind. That we need to learn to evolve emotionally and bring better self out when we are interacting with each other. So, what do you say? Anybody else has any opinion?
Sir,
Namaste,
namaste.
doctor.
Namaste, namaste. Let
Anyone,
Samantha
sir.
here,
Maniji,
doctor.
Samantaka Maniji.
Yes, doctor.
Ah,
Namaste, everybody. Namaste, doctor.
yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, in my house only, the elder son marriage was, love marriage. He married his classmate. Once upon a time, she was a classmate in the school, and then gradually they were friends. She used to come to our house, and then eventually they got married. And the second one's marriage is arranged marriage. But what I find is marriage is marriage, doctor. Everybody should work hard to make it successful, including parents, everybody.
Yes.
The couple, there should be respect for each other, and then yeah, through up and down, the understanding should be there. Then only it works. Otherwise, I have seen my elder son's friends getting divorced after getting,
Mhm.
grown up children. And
Yeah.
then I find it very strange. I can't understand it because they got divorced. There is no violence or anything. It is just that they can't live together, and then they take care of the children separately, living in separate house. I'm not able to understand that concept. It is the younger generation now which I cannot understand. But for me, it's always any relationship. First thing is respect, doctor. We should respect each other,
Mutual respect.
and then, yeah, and then the love, affection, everything follows it. There should be respect for the other person, wherever, wherever it is. So, according to me, it is
Thank you.
that,
Thank you very
doctor.
much for your
And yeah,
intimate
and
sharing.
to
Thank you.
listen to each other. That's it, doctor.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Murthy,
Namaste, sir.
namaste, namaste.
Sir, sometimes, as Sundarji was telling, arranged marriage, it is good in our system. Whether it is arranged marriage or love marriage, it is, as Shamanta Kamani said, it's a mutual understanding and respect to each other.
Yes.
That's the thing. In Sundarji's situation, when they go to different countries, maybe because of the situation and their cultural behavior and our cultural this thing, when they see things in a different perspective, probably they go in a different manner. That's what I feel. And anywhere, whether it's arranged marriage or love marriage, it has to be respected, mutually understand. And as you keep on telling that, mainly that is becoming a ego is the major
Contribute.
contributor, and sometimes maybe financial things also.
Yes. So thank you very much, Murthy, for sharing your inputs. Definitely, the whole aspect of any relationship, let us come out of the marriage, any relationship, mutual respect and non-exploitation and openness, trust, feeling truly intimate with each other, feeling truly respectable to each other, feeling truly like a family, and that helps. So when we talk about being a family, it is about accepting every aspect of that person in a gentle manner. If we want to improve on the deficiencies or on the bad habits, we are most welcome. However, accusing or belittling people in the marriage or anything in any relationship, it does not go well over a long period of time. So thank you very much, everybody. for kind listening and kind participation. Please share this video with everyone, whoever you wish to, whom you feel, it is a good discussion to share. Thank you very much. Please do comment in the YouTube video. And please remember our sankalpa of reaching up to 1 crore people. And please participate in Brahma Muhurta Yoga. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Dhanyawada, doctor. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್.